boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the bleeding leg off him. Usual side dive to close the distance. This is not over.
History has been made. Conor McGregor is the UFC lightweight champion.
Oh, but out here, that'll do it. Khabib Nurmagomedov. Wow. How good is that kid, Kenny?
Yeah, he caught him with that leaping uppercut, with that lead hand.
Yeah, it's like I see only women and men. There is no between.
Got it.
No between. That's good. Men the kids.
Most intense fight camps. How UFC stars prepare for war. In the UFC, the road to victory starts long before the octagon. It starts in the grueling, intense fight camps. UFC fighters push their bodies and minds to the limit, undergoing some of the toughest training regimens imaginable to prepare for battle. But what goes on behind the scenes? Today, we're taking a closer look at the most intense fight camps of UFC stars like Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Francis Ngannou. From brutal conditioning drills to mental preparation, let's dive into what it takes to be an elite UFC fighter and why these camps are considered some of the hardest in sports. Conor McGregor is known for his speed and accuracy, and his fight camps emphasize these strengths. McGregor trains with a focus on timing, using fast-paced sparring and precision drills to sharpen his striking. But McGregor's camp isn't just about the physical. He places a huge focus on mental preparation. McGregor believes in building a warrior mindset and often talks about visualizing success, imagining himself winning in the octagon before the fight even happens. McGregor's pre-fight routines also include practicing his famous trash talk, which he uses to get into his opponent's head. By the time fight night arrives, McGregor is physically and mentally primed. His camps are intense but also strategic, focusing on maximizing his strengths and setting him up to control the psychological game. The precision and intensity of McGregor's camps show how he prepares to deliver pinpoint strikes and maintain mental dominance. Khabib Nurmagomedov's fight camps are legendary for their emphasis on grappling, cardio, and sheer endurance. Known for his wrestling, Khabib's training includes extensive time on the mats, often wrestling with multiple opponents back-to-back to simulate the exhausting pace he sets in the octagon. His camps also include cardio drills in the mountains of Dagestan, where he trains at high altitudes to improve his lung capacity and stamina. Khabib's camp is all about resilience, preparing him to maintain relentless pressure on his opponents. Khabib's father and lifelong coach, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, emphasized discipline and humility in Khabib's training. The grueling nature of his camps, combined with his mental toughness, allowed him to maintain his undefeated streak. Khabib's intense regimen made him a master of control in the octagon, outlasting opponents and breaking their will. His camps are regarded as some of the toughest in UFC history, focusing on endurance and grappling dominance. For UFC fighters, victory begins in the fight camp. Whether it's McGregor's focus on precision or Khabib's grueling endurance drills, these camps push fighters to their limits and prepare them for anything that might come their way in the octagon. Each fighter has their unique approach, with training methods tailored to maximize their strengths and address their weaknesses. But one thing is certain, there are no shortcuts in the world of MMA. These fighters spend weeks, sometimes months, training their bodies and minds to withstand the pressures of a UFC bout. Fight camps are intense, painful, and challenging, but they are also essential to a fighter's success. By the time these athletes step into the octagon, they are in peak condition, ready to go to war. And it's these unseen hours of training, sweat, and discipline that separate the great fighters from the legends. Which UFC fighter's training routine would you want to try out? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of MMA. Stay tuned for more on what makes these athletes the best in the world.